Hello YouTube, Gundam, Army, fans of Matchbox, Seakings. This is my little fun army setup. Kind of like my version of when White Base is being attacked in Belfast. If you ever played the video game Federation vs. Zeon, you'll kind of remember when they're attacking the shipyards. My white base is destroyed and my other white base is in the process of being built. This is not a bragging episode. This just took me a while to actually put together, and took me a lot longer because I wanted to get everything out, and I did not come close. I think Joshua Gundam, when he said like minimizing his collection, was pretty smart. I give him props for doing it. I probably will never ever do that. I love Gundams a lot. I have the regular American release Gundams, the MSIA Mobile Suit in Action, the extended Mobile Suit in Action, if you want to call it Robot Spirit or Robot Damashi, Fusion Works, the knockoff little ones. Mostly, my collection is mostly on Universal Century. I think it was awesome. My first love was definitely Gundam Wing. Can't say enough about it. It got me hooked on all of this. There is 1, 2, 3 tubs, at least 4 tubs of MSIA boxed up, and then that in the cardboard box is my Dendrobium, and I didn't get enough chance to put it out. At first, I just collected one of each, and then it hit me that I kind of want squads. So slowly but surely my collection has grown bigger, and then just displaying what I like. This actually getting the Matchbox Seakings to go together with the MSIA just kind of cool. And then what I regret that Bandai never did was actually make like all of the mobile armors into Mobile Suit in Actions. I definitely would have paid the money. So what I started was doing the actual original 1979 model kits. From when Bandai took over is technically I think 1980, 1982 were the first kits to come out. So that would be the Grabulo right there that I made myself. The regular MSIA, American release, Japanese release, it's, the funny thing is it's all Chinese, so I think that's pretty funny. Right now I'm just highlighting the prototype Gundam with a GM squad and then a Type 61 tank protecting the Belfast base, and then you've got a whole fighter support. Just kind of picturing it fighting off like a whole Zeon attack force, which would be definitely amphibious mobile suits mostly, and then followed by support if you could get support out there. Honestly, I love MSIA, I love Mobile Suit in Action. I can't talk enough about it. The only difference that I have is that I will buy it and then I won't open it. So about half of my collection is sealed and half of it is open. Why I did that is just that I'd love to open some and I'd love to keep it sealed. Like that Japanese Gunperry, probably never going to open it. Definitely like admiring it, but I've got 2 Gunperries already open, and I can admire those ones, and I can admire the one in the box. That's just my style. That's not everybody's style. I'd love to have another like Lala Soon's, mobile suit, mobile armor. I'd love to have another Big Zom, but you know what? It's new and sealed, and I probably am never gonna display it. If I'm lucky to get another one, that's awesome. If not, I'm okay. I think you just need to collect what you want. Obviously, it just kind of depends on the price point. You can only get, Mobile Suit Gundams from a couple of retailers. Right now, I think the only one that's actually selling it is thankfully eBay, Amazon if you're lucky. And you have to, kind of check and see what you want to collect. As for me, I'm hooked on Universal Century. I can't get enough of it. you know, loose, sealed, open, abused. I love it all. I am not the customizer. I consider myself more purist, or fix them up as close. Like, you know, if like you have a damaged mobile suit, you're gonna fix it up. Like, that's kind of my thing. Currently, I was just checking, and I have about 200 plus MSIA. I have like another miscellaneous model kits and other stuff. Last I checked, it was going all the way. This is pretty much my collection, but it hasn't been updated based on new, used, built, not built, all MSIA, Robot Damashi, Extended MSIA, and the model kits. I'm definitely one for the model kits, especially if they never made it into Robot Spirit yet, or if they didn't, you know, like provide it into the actual MSIA line. Like, they never made the odds into an MSIA. That would have been awesome. I would have bought that. You know, they never made the Guazine, which I would totally buy in a heartbeat for an EX model. I started playing around with the model kits. I have a bunch more that I've never built. I have the bunch more Salamis, Magellan ships, and you know, I could buy the EX line. It's very pricey. These model kits are a lot cheaper, but you have to pay the money for shipping as well. The fun part is, like, I found Char's, you know, moose side. That's fun. I don't care if it's an older kit. I had a lot of fun with it. That one's a Pure Gintu one from Stardust and Memory. Awesome. You know, I was fortunate to get all of them. I have the Little Merlin, I've got Albion, and that line is super cool. This the smaller version. You know, never did fully get into the Fusion Works. They were tiny, but they were cool. I just got the ones that I never was able to get into an MSI line. You know, it's just awesome fun. Like I said, like, I'll have like a real type gun tank out, and then, you know what, I'll have it sealed over there. That's just my style. Like, the other ones that are fun are the Zaku version 2, definitely the Rick Doms version 2, Char's Dom, which is legit real. If you have a chance to read the book, highly recommend Mobile Suit Gundam, the actual book. The literature is fantastic, and he does pilot the Red Dom. He never gets to the Gelgoog. Definitely Red Dom. And then, you know, just for variety's sake, is the Red Gundam. There are so many. Joshua Gundam was right when he said that, you know, there are so many versions and colors and years and ceremonies, and I particularly like the tattoo toys. Again, it's sealed, it's new, I'm never gonna open it. But again, like, you can do whatever you want. It's your collection. You can collect your hobby. You can do whatever. You can build a base, and it's just fun. Thanks for supporting Gundam. Thanks for supporting, you know, Army toys. I thank Joshua Gandamu for always showing cool mobile suit kits and Army kits and supporting this awesome franchise. I think if Bandai was smart, they would show everything on YouTube, and they would be surprised with how many people would become fans. But again, I don't think they're that smart. I think if they were smart, they would have supported Joshua Gandamu a long time ago. But just want to say thank you, Joshua Gandamu, for being awesome. That is your DOP I bought from you a while ago. This is also your Starship Trooper that I bought from you a long time ago. You have awesome stuff. Didn't get a chance to win any of the other prototypes. They were cool, but I just couldn't verify prototype. I like the idea of prototype mobile suits. I just, you know, verifying them completely like it's legit, not like a knockoff, is harder, I think. But definitely like your knockoff Zaku's. Those ones are pretty cool. If I find them in China, definitely buy a bunch. But yeah, be careful with how much you buy. You can easily get into debt, or your money will go very, very quick. I would say keep an eye out for deals, or you know what, maybe buy loose if it's cheaper. But you know what, like, you don't have to buy like 3 gun parries and keep them sealed. That's just me. I mean, you can open them like Joshua Gundam does. I think he has more. I think he has like 6 or 7 or a couple damaged. Or you know, what's really hard to find is like actually that core booster, the blue one from 08th MS team. That one's incredibly hard to get. The prototype fighter, even harder to get. The core boosters, you can get lucky. The core fighters, randomly you can get some. You know, the Type 61 tank, extremely hard to get. Very, very hard to get. You know, like those little hovercraft you can get. The prototype Gundam you can probably find. And like I said, this has been collecting since 1999 when Gundam Wing came out. And the only thing that I show of Gundam Wing is my Magnum Knock Core. I think they're awesome. If I could own 40 of them, I would love to, but they stopped at making 3 different ones, and I was okay with that. But you know, I love the Gallops. I do own at least 3 of those. They're just fantastic and highly worth the money if you're lucky. Another version that's really popular is Okawara. If you like his style, definitely recommend his mobile suits. Dazamo is a little bit harder to get. It's really cool artillery unit, really badass, and down below 83. Obviously the Big Zom is a fun one. Finding one in complete, unabused, unadulterated, verified Neo is extremely hard and very pricey. Good luck to you. The Almeth, you have a better chance. Again, problem is like just live in a world we don't trust people, and you unfortunately have to like open it and check it, and it's like, you know, it's untouched. It's only been ever looked at because you just don't trust people, especially dendrobiums. You ever find a dendrobium, you need to open that sucker up and at least check it's there. But yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. Thank you again for supporting Gundam, for supporting Army toys. It's a passion. I love it. I am never gonna sell any of these. That's not my plan. To me, I'm just gonna enjoy it, and you know, taking the time to really enjoy it, like the little army man, the little ships, the unique mobile suits. To me, it's just fun. That's why I've been collecting it for over already almost 20 years. Since I've been a kid, I've been collecting mobile suits, Gundam, and I don't regret it. Have an awesome day, guys. Take care.